Right then everyone, this is today's film. Something a bit different from the last few things you've seen. These are standalone tinplate and clockwork toys. There's only one car, a couple of motorbikes. Yeah. These were a job loss I got a couple of weeks ago. They all had to be oiled. Some of them had to be mended. And fortunately one key fits all the clockwork. And so there you see them all there. Now then, where should we start? I know what we'll do. First thing to do, the piece of balsa wood. Now I couldn't do this film last week because I lost a piece of balsa wood. And so nothing would stand on here because it's all too big. So anyway, here we go. This is this tinplate station wagon. Not been able to find anything out about this because it's Chinese. It does have a driver figure in it. Hang on a minute. It does have a driver figure in it. And it does have a printed dashboard, which is different. Friction drive. I like the colour, a nice deep metallic red. Yeah. If anyone's got any ideas what this is supposed to be, what kind of car this represents, I'd love to know. I just had to fix this because the back of it, the base was coming away from the back end, and I had to fiddle about with it. But yeah, you can see the driver in there. See the dashboard. In the back we have luggage in the back as well. And it says MF with a series of numbers, which means basically it's made in China. Also another thing you get is MS with 3 numbers, also meaning it's made in China. But this is a 1960s, 70s one. But I think it's good and it runs well. Right, the next thing I have, take that out of the way, is this motorbike. This is cool. This motorbike is cool. Yeah, not the best one I've got, but it's cool. Friction drive. Very similar to the pressed steel Chinese sports car that I showed you once. Makes the same engine noise. Doesn't say where it's made, but it says Orient Import. There's a sticker on the other side of the fairing from here, you'll see it when it comes round. Orient Import it says, so we assume it's Chinese. Interestingly has an articulated rider. I can't quite understand why, because it doesn't actually do anything when the thing is moving. But it's weird that his I'll show you. His body here moves and his arms are all jointed and he all moves. I don't understand why it would do that. Then I have this robot. This is stupid clockwork robot. It says made in China. Missing a hand, doesn't work. Well, it doesn't walk right anyway. The clockwork works, but not for any length of time. Strangely enough, there's a £5 sticker on the back of it. I wouldn't pay £5 for that. It's a load of rubbish. if T-Cat wants it, he can have it. It's missing a hand. It does work, but it doesn't. It whines and it moves, but only if you're holding it. It won't go along the ground. Okay. I'll show you how it doesn't work later. Then we have this mechanical bird, which I like. Also made in China. Has the built-in key. This doesn't peck like your average bird. The tail flaps up and down, and quite what it does, I don't really know. I had it working once, it just fell off the table. We'll try this in a minute, see what happens. I quite like that. I like those birds, they're good. Then we have this seal. This seal here. This is rather good. It's clockwork. It does work. The thing with this is you have to get it running before you put it on the surface. The ball spins round on its nose, the propeller blades fly out, and these little flippers go backwards and forwards at the front. That's also made in China. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. At least it does something. And then we have this motorbike and sidecar. Now, I've only got the motorbike wheels, I don't have the sidecar wheel. It's clockwork. I need to find a wheel and an axle so I can fix that sidecar. Apart from that, it works. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard, but the wheel has to be the right diameter. And the axle has to fit in there, you know. So this is the hard part. Strangely, the clockwork is actually in between the motorbike and the sidecar. And inside the sidecar, there's this mechanism which makes a noise like a motorbike. Which I think is really good. So I'll be hanging on to this one until I find something I can use it with. But I think it's Chinese. It's pretty good. I don't quite understand why the person in the sidecar is blowing a trumpet. I have no idea. Okay, but I think that's nice, you know. It's a simple fix, but only if I can find a wheel of the right diameter. This is it, isn't it? I've seen a few wheels, but I'm never really sure. But then they don't come on their own. You have to buy other things with them, and I don't want to. So that's that. And then we have this now. This is West Germany. This is the knife sharpening man. Actually, scissors, but described as knife sharpener. I'm in the midst of bidding on a hand-driven crank mechanism to run this. And what happens is the wheel will spin round, and it's got bits of flint embedded into it, or bits of something embedded into it. And the underneath of the scissors has got a flint, and it makes contact and makes sparks. So I'm quite pleased with that. I think it's 3 days left for the auction to run, and then I'll get this thing I'm bidding on. But I think that's good. It's not quite straight. It needs to be straightened up because the scissors aren't quite in line with the wheel. But anyway, yes. And then we have this. This is what I wanted out of the job lot. Was a Techno Fix Motorbike, which I think is cool. The patina on it is marvellous. That's also a friction drive, and it works. It didn't work too good when I first got it, but I oiled it and left it for a couple of weeks, and yeah, It says Techno Fix on the petrol tank. I think it's brilliant. And you can't see it, but behind the driving wheels here it says made in West Germany on the side there where the exhaust pipes sort of are. But I think that's really nice. So the whole lot cost £44 if you're interested. I would have paid £44 just for the motorbike. That's how I think. So if you want to see these run, you can. Would you like to? Of course you would. So let's do this, yeah? Now then, here we go. Do this and that. Rid of that. Move this down here. Okay. Now, I think maybe I should do the clockwork first because it's more problematic. So, the seal, we'll wind it. I've had to oil all of these. So, with this, I have to get it spinning and then put it down. You see, it's rather good, isn't it? I think it's good. How it goes round in circles, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how it does that. Who could say? Anyway, there we go. There's a seal that works. See? Great. Then we got the stupid robot. I call it the stupid robot because it is. So we wind the stupid robot. You can tell these Chinese mechanisms all take the same size key, which is useful. So, stupid robot, here we go. So, see, it doesn't go. I don't know, I think it's not actually all together. See, it's stupid robot. Yeah, I think this needs to be, I don't know. If anyone wants that, they can have it, because I don't want it. I'll probably send it to T-Cat. I'm sure you can find a use for it. Or Carolyn can. Now, we have the bird. It has a built-in key. It's quite hard to stop it winding. It always runs non-stop. That's what that does. Which is weird, isn't it? Oh dear. So hard. So hard. And that movement is solely created by the tail flapping up and down. But I like that. I'm keeping that one. I always like these mechanical birds. And then we've got the I can't really show you this working because it'll only work when it's running properly. It does work, but yeah. And then this motorbike with the sidecar with the missing wheel, I'll wind it and show you the action and the sound of it. So, yeah, ready? I think I have the idea that it would, when it's running along on the ground, it'll run a lot longer than that. Don't you? So here we go. pretty good, isn't it, really? And there's the mechanism that makes that noise with this piece of paper and in there in the sidecar. But there is no wheel. The sidecar wheel doesn't have anything to do with the mechanism, so any old bit of metal and any old any wheel would just do the trick, wouldn't it? So I'm hanging on to that one. And then here we have this station wagon. You want to see this one? The station wagon. It's pretty good. The motor is anyway. So I don't know why that wheel is skidding. Why is that wheel not? That's front wheel drive. See, it's alright. This will probably be up for grabs, T-Cat, if you want it. I like it, but it's just too big, you know. It's so there's that. And then this motorbike I'm not giving away just because I love it. This one, the actual front wheel has a rubber tyre. The back wheel doesn't come into contact with the ground, but it makes this stupid noise as it goes along. So, here we go. I can imagine a lot of parents being really irritated by the sound of that, can't you? It's probably why it's so well unplayed with, really. Where it's not broken, because the parents probably, I can't put up with that noise. Look, they take it off them, don't they? They put it so they can't find it. That noise is awful. And then here's the Techno Fix Motorbike. Now this is cool, as we all know. So this is the sound it makes. Has a small wheel at the front. It's wonderful. Wonderful, isn't it? Who doesn't love that? I do. All it takes is a bit of WD-40 and she's as good as new. So anyway, that's it for today. The next video I have another Techno Fix I've recently bought. I haven't even taken it out of its packing case yet. This is how much I'm waiting for Christmas to do it. So yeah. If you enjoyed that, hit the like button, leave a comment. You all know my channel is working on all cylinders now. Comments are no longer turned off. And yeah. Have fun everyone, and a happy Christmas, and a joyous New Year to you all. Thank you very much. Bye!